OCBC 365 credit card. Again, comparing it with my other credit cards, namely my Citibank Cashback credit card and my CIMB Platinum MasterCard. How do they fare against each other? We'll find out now. Thank you for tuning in to today's upload on credit card comparison between the OCBC 365 credit card and my other two, Citibank Cashback credit card and CIMB Platinum MasterCard. Now, I have only gotten the OCBC 365 credit card recently, a few days ago, actually last week. Actually 2 weeks ago, and I've compared it with my favorite credit card currently, which is the Maybank Family and Friends credit card. In our last upload, I'll put a link here. If you have not seen it, you can jump to that video first while we sit back and relax and wait for you. You done? For today's video, we will similarly put, or rather list down, all the OCBC 365 credit cards cashback categories right here. So it offers 6% cashback in dining, 3% cashback in groceries, another 3% cashback in land transport, 3% cashback in utilities, 3% cashback for online travel, and then lastly 0.3% for all other expenses. Now, the Citibank Cashback credit card was my favorite credit card. I'll put the link as well when it was still my favorite credit card. I've done up that video so long ago, I mean less than a year, but so long ago. Now that Citibank Cashback credit card, it offers 8% cashback in its categories. It used to have 4 different categories, but one of them with Grab was removed. So now they only have 3 categories, which are dining, groceries, petrol. That's all. And of course, there's the all other spend, which is 0.25%. Yes, 0.25% is on the lower range of flat cashback. Higher would be 0.3%. One drawback of this Citibank Cashback credit card is the soft cap or the limit, the maximum you can get in any categories cashback, which is capped at $25, which means for optimum results, you should not spend more than $312.50 in any of the single categories. Now the minimum spend is $888. What? Which is a little bit more, about 11% more than the OCBC 365 credit card's minimum spend, because the OCBC 365 credit card's minimum spend is at $800 flat. What about the CIMB credit card? Now the CMIB card offers a whopping 10% cashback for 5 different selected categories, and being very similar to the Citibank Cashback credit card, it has a cap on each of the 5 categories, how much cashback you can earn from each individual category, and the cap is at only $20, which would mean that optimally you should not spend more than $200 on any single category on any given month in order to get the full cashback at 10%. But one of the wins about this CMIB Platinum MasterCard is its minimum spend is just $800 flat, exactly the same as the OCBC 365 credit card, and 11% lower than the Citibank Cashback credit card's minimum spend. Oh wait, I have not shared the 5 different categories for the CMIB Platinum MasterCard. The 5 categories are wine and dine, transport and petrol, travel in foreign currency, health and medical, lastly, electronic and furnishing. So in conclusion, they each have their own point, but if someone were to point a gun at your head and force you to choose one of the 3 credit cards to apply for, most people would be better off choosing either the Citibank Cashback credit card or the CMIB Platinum MasterCard instead of the OCBC 365 credit card, just because of its lower percentage given in cashback, only up to 6% for dining and 3% for the other selected categories. Now, the only benefit of the OCBC 365 credit card would be having no soft cap on its individual categories. It does, however, have a heavy cap on the total cashback that you can earn in a single month, which is pretty hard to meet considering they only give 6 to 3%. And having no soft cap on each individual category is the main reason why the Maybank Family and Friends credit card is such a great card that I believe most people should get, because it has higher cashback rates of similar categories, 8%, but it has no soft cap. So you can spend heavily on groceries for 1 month. The next month you spend very little on groceries, but you spend a lot on dining, for example. So you do not have to split your spending between different cards, which is much easier to earn cashback from. That's why I was able to get that $80 cashback. showing off again. It's like an achievement, a bragging rights, if you may. Now there is also some benefits of having the Citibank Cashback credit card. One of the benefits is Citibank has tied up with much more merchants compared to the rest of the banks, which means that you would be able to get much more offers, especially from F&B outlets, usually in the form of either discount or most likely return vouchers, which could help to offset your spending in dining, especially for celebrations. If you are going out with a bunch of people to celebrate maybe a birthday or some rare special occasion. And then another benefit of having Citibank Cashback credit card, the Citibank backend is very seamless, easier to use from what I feel, because Citibank Cashback credit card was my first credit card, and I was fortunate to start with that card because the backend is very easy to use. Its website, its Citibank app, like it doesn't have any broken links, and the app is updated regularly, and also the app looks pretty neat. Unlike some other banks' app, if I could rank their backend, Citibank would be the first, Maybank second, OCBC third, CIMB would be at the last spot because their backend is pretty outdated. They're using this Clicks app, which is not very easy to use, for me at least. You might have a different experience, let me know in the comments below. So now you might be wondering, then what's so good about the CMIB credit card? Now the CMIB cards, one of the best thing about them is they have no annual fees for life, which means you would never have to pay any annual fee, or you would not even need to call them to waive off your annual fees. Unlike the other banks, like my Citibank one for example, I have to call them every year after they charge the annual fee to waive it off. And the same would be true for my Maybank and OCBC card once their annual fee waive has expired. So that's the main reason to get a CMIB card, because you do not need to worry about its annual fee. You can sign up for the card, keep it in your wallet and forget about it. So in terms of my spending habit, I would rank the cards accordingly like this. Maybank Family and Friends credit card is still my favorite credit card that I have in my wallet right now. And then CMIB Platinum MasterCard would be ranked second, just because it has more categories that I can tap on. Citibank Cashback credit card would be ranked third. It has 3 categories, but I do not drive, so the Petrol category is redundant for me. And then lastly, the OCBC 365 credit card would be in the last slot just because of its lower cashback rate. Now how would you rank them? Let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, feel free to also add into the comments. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy. See you guys next time.